Hello guys, welcome to HTML tutorial. I'll be teaching you the fundamentals of HTML. So HTML in full is hypertext markup language. Okay, let's get started. Let me just remove here. We start with the declaration doc type HTML inside this angular brackets. So let me go and just save the document so that we can get started. So I'm inside the HTML tut for tutorial. Let me just give it a name. Let me just write basics. Then .html. This extension is very important. Full stop HTML. Then now we can start. It's divided into 3 sections. So we have the HTML tag. We have the head tag, which is the head section. Then under the head we can just have a title. For this tutorial we can just have a title here. I can just write HTML tutorials here. Then this is the opening tag. If it doesn't have a semicolon, it's just, even if it doesn't have a / inside, it's an opening tag. So this is the closing tag. So let's close the head. Then now let's get into the body sections. Let me just go and close the body section. Then I will close the HTML to show that it's the end of the HTML document. Then I'll just click Ctrl S. Then let's start by creating the comments, HTML comments. The comments, they won't appear when I run this page, so they're just for description. Let me just write comments here. Okay, let me start with the heading. If you can see here, we have 6 headings. So let me start with the H1. I can just write first heading here. Then when I'm done, I'll just close the tag. Then to save time, if I want to output all the headings, so I can just copy and paste 5 times is allowed. Then I'll just edit. It's allowed copy and paste in HTML. So I'll just change here, instead of 1 I'll put 2. Here instead of 1 I'll put 3. I'll put H3. H3. H4 is the opening and closing tag. H5. The last one is H6. Okay, let me correct this one. Then here I can just write second heading. Third. Fourth heading. Fifth heading. 6:30. Okay, before I can output the results on the browser, let me go and just create a simple paragraph. Let me just write a sentence. We are learning HTML. Then this P just denote the paragraph. P for paragraph. So let me just write the second paragraph. I can just copy this, the whole line, like this. Then I will just go and paste. Then here I can just write last paragraph. Okay, let's just go and run and see what we get here. So I'll just change the name here. See, here you can see that we are inside the folder which is HTML2 space tooth. Then I'll just change the name to basics so that it can correspond to the name that we have in our file. Basics C basics. Okay, I'll just run. Then we'll see the result from the browser. Let's see what we have. Please loading. See, here is our title. Let me show you how the title is appearing. Let me just show double screen. Here the title is appearing on top. Then here are the headings. H1 is the biggest, then H6 is the lowest, then paragraph and the second paragraph. Let's continue. Let me show you how to create a hyperlink. Hyperlink, we just use, here we can just put hash. We just use a tag. So we can just write a link here. Then we'll use the a tag. Then we'll go to the browser. We'll see what we have now. So here, see, here's the link. Just hyperlinks. Then next, let's do list. Let's start with order list. Order list, we have OL. This is the structure for order list, but we are not done. So here we'll just have the number of list li, like this. Then let's just have 2. Then I'm just going to paste. Just say first and second. Then you will see that it will have 1, 2 to show that it's there. See, now we have 1 and 2. See that is how we output order list. Then for an ordered list, we're going to use U instead of O. So we can just copy the whole. Can just copy and I'll just go and paste it here. Then here I'll just put UL. Then here I can just change. You just put F. Then here I'll just put S. Then to see the results, since we saved, we can just refresh here. See, now the ordered list, unordered list, has this bullets. So that's how I'll put the unordered list. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to create a table. So a table, normally we use them we use them in the database. We can also use them in roll calls or meetings. So yeah, here's the structure of a table. This is how we create a table. So we have this opening tag and the closing tag there. Then now we're going to have rows. So you open a row and close a row with semicolon. Then inside the row we are going to have heading. Okay, let's assume that our table has 2 columns. So for heading we use th. So let me just write first name, for example. Then I'll just close here. This will be our first column. You'll just go and paste and go and paste again here. Here let's assume that is the last name. Here let's just assume that is age. Okay, we are done. Let's save and see the results. We'll see how the table is appearing. See, first name, last name, age. Okay, let's have, that is the first row. So I'll just copy this line for row 2. Okay, here let's put the data inside. I'll just put eval, which is my name. Then I'll put also the same name. Then age, I'll just put 40. Then you'll see how the data is appearing now. See, now we have the second date. But if it's the data inside, we don't use td, we don't use th, we use td, so that the font will be different, so that we can change the font. We use td instead of th. I'll just save and refresh and see the results. See, now it's just a normal date. Okay, for the last row, yeah, I'll just use the last row here. For the last row, I'll just change the name. So here I'll just use John Doe. If you don't know what the name that you can use, you just use John Doe. Here, date. Then you can see it's a table, but it doesn't have lines. So if you want to have borders, so if you want to have a border, you just go here and write a border here, which is the attribute. So if you're adding something on a HTML tag, because here the text, so if you can just put a border, it will out, just assume that the border is 1. So after saving, you refresh here. See, here's our nice table. Okay, now lastly I'm going to show you how to create a HTML form. Okay, maybe let me just put it below here, below our table. Form, we use this check. Form, normally we use them for capturing the data. So if you want to capture data, we use form here. Okay, the first thing that we can do in your form is input type, then we write text here. Yeah, that's what we can do. Then the second form, let's assume that is a username and a password. So here you can just instead of type text, you use a password. Okay, then here I can just write a username. Let's just assume that is a login page, and we can say username here, then below password. Then after password, we are going to need a button. So for button, we just use this check button, then we'll just write login here, login, to show that we are logging in, login. Then you close the check for button. Then here, if you can run it like this, they will all be on the same line. Let me show you. See, everything is on the same line. So to avoid this, we use line break. Line break, you just use the tag br here. We can also use it here. Maybe we can use it twice so that the space can be a little bit bigger. Even here, let me use it twice too. See, you can just assume that here is our login page. See, the password is hidden. And if you want to see it, yeah, that's how you can learn HTML in 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you like this lesson, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.